Now, I thought I would maybe expand a little bit on um, normal, healthy behavior is being labeled as an illness right now. And you can't see that because somebody put some information out there and you're believing it, just like this tree octopus. Let's take, for example, depression. What causes depression? Is it not normal behavior that if something's wrong in your life, globally, you're going to repeat that same message? The world is screwed up, the world is screwed up, the world is screwed up, or oh my God, I can't believe they did this, or one way or another, when you see something wrong in your world and your brain goes over that over and over and over and again and you're stuck, that is normal. That is your process of recognizing something's wrong and you're searching for the solution. But what does the pharmaceutical world do? Oh, that's a bad behavior. Just stop thinking about it. Don't look at anything that's bad. Don't look for any solutions. Take a pill so that you'll magically feel happy while the world is falling apart. So depression is actually a normal, healthy thing that you are recognizing a problem and you're just simply searching for the solution, and the solution just hasn't showed up yet. And the problem needs to escalate and escalate until we can see the solutions to it, which is why the globe is falling apart right now, is because the problem needs to get bigger so that we can recognize, oh, there's a little problem happening here. We need to fix it. It's not like these people are just depressed for no reason. No, everybody that's depressed kind of sees something wrong that needs to be fixed. But we all need to participate in that because it's global. And we don't understand that yet, but there are solutions. But I'm trying to put information out there, but don't believe me. Do some research. Test some concepts out for yourself, as I have done. And the only reason I'd be spreading some information that I have is because I've done an awful lot of research. I don't believe what people say right away because I fell for that once before. I fell for the pharmaceutical world. I fell for the medical community. I fell for government systems that say trust and justice. I fell for mainstream media's bullshit before. And I have an entire life experience where the whole universe was saying, I'm the problem. So, if I'm the problem, what did I do? I read everybody's self-help books. Stephen Hawking. Like Wayne Dyer. I was an Oprah fan. I even talk about Tony Robbins. I mean, Deepak Chopra. I've even gone to see some of these people. Why? Because everybody's telling me I'm the problem. I need to work on me. So what happens is you gain everybody else's information, you believe it to be true, and then you play it out in your life. And I've read everybody's advice, took it, lived it, found out it's all bullshit. So now I'm like hypersensitive, and which we'll put a medical label on that one, but it's actually a good thing because this concept of just be tough actually means, okay, we know a lot of things are wrong, but just ignore it and just be tough. Accept it and allow it and just move forward. Focus on the positive and ignore all the problems to the point where it's going to destroy our planet. But if you are sensitive, which nobody wants you to do, nobody wants you to be sensitive, you're supposed to be tough. If you're sensitive, then you can pick out contradictions easy. You can feel negative energy really, really fast. You can feel positive energy really, really fast. You're sensitive to information that's coming and going. Now, anger management seems to be another medical label that, if you're angry about anything, I mean, really, really pissed off and angry, you have an anger management problem, or you look a little crazy, or, your behaviors within your anger won't exactly look too good. It's not very productive, let's face it. And I will be in agreement with that. But the problem is that they're saying, you got a problem. It's like, no. When I got pissed off for damn good reasons to get pissed off. And which human on this planet says, don't get pissed off when something wrong happens? Don't be angry when something wrong happens in your life. I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett and Bill Gates or anybody at the top, if somebody does something they don't like, they'll be angry. So it is perfectly normal that when you are the victim of a crime, if you are the victim of something that's wrong, you're going to get angry. It's normal. It's just not productive. Let's face it, it's just not productive at all. So, but the medical community will make an awful lot of money off your anger management problem. Like you're going to have to go to counseling. They get a lot of money from you getting counseling from that. They're going to give you an antidepressant, which the pharmaceutical world will profit from that. Plus the doctors all, for subscribing it will, and everybody that owns stock in every single one of these organizations are going to profit from it too. So it's healthier to look at it as a medical problem than a normal, healthy thing to experience. And it's like, it's a hell of a lot healthier if you are angry. And we looked at anger as being, okay, somebody out there has a problem, and globally we are a participant in that game, and we need to listen to people that are angry. And those that are angry, it's like, just calm down a little bit. Like, if you are totally angry, you need to be able to communicate the problem effectively. Otherwise, we can't comprehend what you're trying to say. That's what I had to go through, is I could see myself being angry and trying to convince the system, City Hall, you can't change City Hall, trying to get them to see how dysfunctional they are. We're dealing with some financial challenges. For me, I'm on a disability right now. I am on a welfare system that I say doesn't have to be. But the only way that I am here is because of the system and the way it operates. And it's a wild, wild story, but at the end of the day, first of all, it is a disability. Now, I'm hypersensitive, and I have fibromyalgia, and my joints are all disintegrating because of the level of work I've had to do, because of the level of crimes going on. I mean, I'm trying to support my children while dealing with an awful lot of abuse, which is against the law, but nobody's enforcing any of those laws. It's really, really challenging to raise kids as a single parent, and we have laws that say two parents should be supporting financially their children, but we don't support that law as well. But what brought it to the extreme is the fact that I owed child support for the children that lived in my house. So not only did I have to financially support my children by myself, but I've had court orders which I've had to pay the father child support, and no children lived with him. That is really, really messed up. And that's enough to get anybody really, really angry. So while I was really, really, really angry, nobody could hear anything that I'm saying. It's a wild concept to even, it's a wild problem to get anybody to understand, hey, does this make any sense to you? Is this right? Because while we don't want to actually enforce laws that we say creates a healthy society, it's actually increasing problems, even financially, because now I'm on a welfare system, which I didn't need to be if we followed laws. I could have been working, and I could have been working at something that wasn't going to injure my health physically. So I've had to calm down in order to be able to communicate the problem as well offer the solution, because I have this golden rule that says don't ever make a complaint unless you are prepared to offer the solution. Otherwise, you're part of the problem. I live by that rule. And one of the things that I see is, okay, you cannot change City Hall. I'm one person. So when I looked at this whole problem, it's like, oh, as a society, we support this. We are, we're supporting the justice system to do what they do. We support City Hall in what they're doing. We support our government systems. We support the rich to do whatever it is they're doing. So, if I'm going to be part of a solution, first of all, I needed to calm down. And that was, living in poverty, I don't have access to all of the miracles that are out there, like massage therapy. That would have done me wonders, but financially I can't access that. There are so many things that are available that we all should be able to access, but I've had to do it without money. And that involved me going for long walks with nature. It's like, try and find the beauty in a flower. I know that's insane, but what that does is it pulls you out of your logical repeating cycle information, and it pulls you into right brain thinking of imagination. And right brain is more loving, left brain is more hating. So I couldn't even see a flower. I was so stuck in the logical process system that I had no right brain thinking going on. So it's everything artistic, it's everything musical, but watch out for music, because music can influence you with negative vibrations as well. So I was listening to positive, influential music that I'm hypersensitive to. So if it felt good, then I knew it was good, positive music. If it felt really, really aggravating, I knew right away that it wasn't good for me to listen to. I knew nature, and forcing myself to see a flower, because I couldn't even see a flower if it was right in front of me. And that happened to me, that my daughter was saying, isn't that a beautiful flower? And it's like, where? And she literally had to touch the flower before I could see it, and it blew me away. And it's like, oh my God, do I have a lot of work to do? So I also was taking like 6 baths a day, because you have spinners of information and in every one of your cells, and that creates a vibration, a frequency, and that frequency is what creates your lack of control over your anger. But if you can slow that down, slow all of your information systems down, and really be calm, then it's more relaxing. I have zero pain. I take no medication. Everything is healing perfectly as long as I'm on my right track. And then I seen that, okay, I need to develop my communication skills calmly and peacefully. And I've developed this YouTube channel because I also see that you can't change City Hall. You can't change this problem from the top, because the top thinks they know everything and they think that they're right. Plus, they receive information from millions of people that they don't know how to receive all of the information they get, so they receive the information they want to receive. That supports them. That benefits them. So what the solution is that you've got to influence everybody on the bottom. Why? Because you're more motivated. If you got a problem that you're suffering from, you're more motivated to solve your problem than the ones that don't, have a daily experience of a problem. They got no motivation to solve nothing. So it is the ones at the top, at the bottom, that need to be influenced. So that's where I'm working on my process, is just sharing the information with all of us on the bottom and seeing a completely different picture. we do have more power than those at the top. We just need to gain access to better information and realize some of the medical community saying things are a problem are normal healthy behaviors. Just control your normal healthy behaviors so it's productive for you. Peace out.